2025 is shaping up to be one of the best years to be a Dying Light fan. We have a massive amount of content coming to the franchise, coming our way, including Dying Light the Beast, scheduled to release this summer. I mean, Christ, I know I didn't talk about it, but look at this. Crane the Beast, it looks insane. That small little teaser trailer for the Baron, it looked incredible, but more on that later. An insane 10-year anniversary graphical update to the original Dying Light is coming. Tons of celebrations for both Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2, lasting all the way to the end of February, is here. This includes the return of many fan-favorite events like Hyper Mode, Low Gravity, Super Crane, and Viral Rush. A whole month long of celebrations for the franchise. It's quite awesome to see this dedication that they're doing here. A brand new roadmap was showcased, and it was quite ambitious to an extent. Spring, fall, and winter updates all planned for Dying Light 2, and some seem to be the same events that we've gotten before in years prior. But aside from that, we have the release of tower raids, improvements to co-op, graphics, new firearms, and so much more. Honestly, it seems like there's a lot, but support might be slowing down a tad, but more on that later. They also confirmed that there are numerous unannounced projects in the works. Games for Dying Light across various platforms are in active development. Techland wants the franchise to be the best possible zombie experience that constantly has fresh ideas coming into it. The future looks quite bright. Now, I know I saw your comments. I've seen a lot of your comments. I'm alive. I've been busy, and I understand that the last time we chatted, Lawan, she looked like this, but now she looks like this. What happened? I've been out of the loop, but I wanted to quickly address that point at the beginning of this video, and if you don't care, feel free to skip to this timestamp if you want to learn more about Dying Light the Beast and what's in store for the franchise. No hard feelings. So I feel like I do owe you somewhat of an explanation, because Dying Light is the heart and soul of this channel, and this game and this community, I seriously owe all of my success to you. You have literally helped me achieve my dreams throughout the years, and I can't thank you enough for all that support. And this channel has led me to opportunities like no other. Most recently, I've been working on Sniper Elite Resistance and also Atomfall. They actually contracted me to be a creative lead to help assist with some of their YouTube content. So my role here is to kind of just help make engaging content, like gameplay trailers, guides, and so much more. I did post about this on Twitter and also my Discord, but the most recent Atomfall gameplay trailer, I was the lead on it. I was the one that conceptualized this video all the way from idea to like when we hit the publish button. I had a say in how that video was made, and I got to lead an incredible team of so many talented individuals to create that content. And now I'm officially a part of the gaming industry in a way. It's kind of weird. And recently, Sniper Elite Resistance, that game just came out. Atomfall, it comes out at the end of March, and I'm gonna be honest, I've just been incredibly busy with launching these two games. But I promise, once Atomfall is out, things will go back to normal. Just give me a little bit more time, okay? I promise. Like I said, I owe a lot of this to you. The first Dying Light came out over 10 years ago. The second Dying Light came out over 3 years ago. This franchise is what shaped me into the person that I am today. I know we have our moments where we are super critical, moments where we meme and dig into Techland at every possible chance that we get. But seriously, thank you so much for letting me achieve my dream. Bear with me a tad bit longer and things will go back to normal, okay? Imagine if you skipped all that, you wouldn't know. But now it's time to talk about the new 10-year anniversary update coming to Dying Light 1 very, very soon. Let's roll it. So, to start with this update, in a recent interview, Techland confirmed that a remastered soundtrack of the original will be happening by the same original composer. And I can't even begin to explain how excited I am for something like this. Just the fact that the original composer is returning makes this so much better. I mean, just hearing that main theme alone is enough to send a nostalgic wave over me. Hearing that updated theme, it just retains that original charm of what made it so well while giving it a nice fresh coat of paint. That music is just so iconic, and I'm instantly transported back to those early Dying Light 1 days when I hear it. That original soundtrack on its own is exceptional, and I can already tell you that when I hear this new take, this new rendition of this soundtrack in the game for the first time, it's gonna strike a chord, a pretty hard one. But very soon, in addition to that remastered soundtrack, the original Dying Light will be getting a graphical update as part of the 10-year celebrations, which is crazy. Now, the game won't be getting a complete overhaul, but a little small update to squeeze a bit more out of the game engine. This includes increasing the resolution of textures, improving the lighting, updating some dialogue, and overall, give the game a slightly better look. Give it one final push to the limits. Now, Techland didn't provide an exact release date for this, but they did emphasize that working on an older engine, it has a lot of technical challenges, so they're trying to iron everything out and be very cautious with announcing a date prematurely. But they did say that once it's ready, it will be out. And I kind of understand where they're coming from, which, I mean, I totally get. Techland hasn't been too spot on for dates and deadlines in the past. They usually miss them by a pretty good mark, which segues me to Dying Light the Beast. So, for the Beast, great news, but it has entered the final stages of development. So all the voice lines in the game have been recorded, and the game is essentially done. It is complete, and the team is focused on polishing every single aspect, from refining visuals and enemy animations to making final balance adjustments. They're doing a lot to ensure it's in the best possible shape when this game does come out. Right now, they're conducting additional playtests to fine-tune that experience, but at this point, only tweaks and patching will occur to the game until it's ready for launch. And with that, they did confirm that Dying Light the Beast is definitely set to release in the summer, with an exact date to be announced later. Reason being, it's similar to the point I just previously made. They don't want to commit to a date unless they know it's ready. They don't want to get too ahead of themselves, which honestly, I do respect and value them taking this decision. But I do know that very recently in the recent Dying to Know episode, they did showcase a boatload of new information about the Beast as well. They basically said that the Beast is shaping up to be a culmination of everything that Techland has learned throughout the years. They're taking combat, parkour, and nighttime gameplay to their most advanced forms yet. Combat, in particular in this game, is designed to feel super immersive, visceral, and brutal, with a strong emphasis on engaging ragdolls and physics to meet player expectations. But what's most exciting is their commitment to horror. They say that they're really pushing the boundaries here, and they want the Beast to be the scariest entry in the franchise. Techland wants the fear to stem from the gameplay itself. They want players to feel hunted, trapped, and alone, truly alone, in a way that the previous games were never able to fully capture. The location, especially in the woods, is a shift away from those urban environments seen in Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2. So it creates an entirely new level of ambience and eeriness. And since this game is being handcrafted, where every single detail down to the dirt in the ground is being handcrafted by a developer, they have that freedom to fully realize this vision. Let's hope they can actually achieve it. They also did showcase a small preview of new footage confirming that vehicle driving will feature both first and third person perspectives, something directly influenced by community feedback. And that right there kind of wraps up the Beast section in a nice little bow. But there is a lot more coming to Dying Light 2 and the Dying Light franchise as a whole. With Dying Light 2, Techland remains committed to their 5-year support plan for that game. But personally, I do feel that the momentum is starting to slow down a tad bit. I mean, the anniversary update was kind of a clear indicator of that. If you look at this screenshot, there's no special events added to Dying Light 2, while the original Dying Light 1 kind of got that extra attention here. I know it's very small and not much to really worry about, but it's kind of interesting to see where priorities went on this list. And honestly, I think that's fine. I mean, I've said this before, but after the tower raids, I personally think it's time to shift the focus fully onto the Beast and what comes after. I think it's time to start paving the path forward to leave Dying Light 2 behind. And I know many people might not like that I have to say that. I will say I played a little bit of the anniversary update. It's not my cup of tea. I think many players do feel the same way, and others kind of just know what to expect at this point. It is being criticized right now for being a little disappointing. Though, I will say that tower raids are launching on February 19th. And I'll be honest, I enjoyed what I played back in the Halloween update. That perks and class system were a major highlight for me. And it looks like Techland is planning on expanding on that even further later down the road. Hence why it's in the roadmap. I kind of find myself in a weird position with tower raids. It's a mode that I push for very hard, and I'm glad that we did get it. but I mean, when it first launched, it was quite bland, but it definitely shaped up into being something pretty damn cool. I play tested it a long time ago, probably like a year ago at this point, and when I did that, it was in a pretty rough state, but now it's actually pretty solid. I think the issue is there's not really that fan base there to accommodate it and keep it alive. It's one of those situations where the content is there, but whether players are still invested enough to keep going at it is the big question. I hope it does pick up, but to be honest, I mean, you can look at my channel for the past few months. I'm kind of checked out of Dying Light 2 at the moment, and my focus is mainly shifting towards the Beast. And honestly, I think I'm really excited for the anniversary graphical update for the first game more than anything that Dying Light 2 has to offer at this point. So yeah. Another thing to worth mentioning, I know I'm kind of all over the place. It's been a bit, okay? This never happens. I'm sorry, you're beautiful, it's me. But I've been hearing that tower raids may introduce a battle pass-like system. It is free, but I think we all know where this could go. It's the same concern I had with Dying Light points. It may start off as fairly discreet and nothing to worry about, but over time it could become more aggressive. Slippery Slope, I'll be interested to see what it looks like once it's officially out. It's still kind of up in the air on what it's going to look like, so I'll save my comments and concerns for when it is officially out. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to say about Dying Light as a whole with the Beast and what the future looks like. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm very keen on hearing about them. Again, it's great to be back. Please bear with me for a little bit longer, and I will come back for a full return. With me and the boy Danny will be here for the long run. And by that time, the Beast will be all out, and I'll be yours again. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.